What was the process of iron smelting in Iron Age societies? Imagine a time when humans first learned to turn dull rocks into sharp tools and mighty weapons. That moment was part of the Iron Age, a period marked by a major leap in technology. But how did they do it? How did ancient societies transform raw iron ore into the metal that changed everything? Let's walk through the steps of iron smelting in those early days. First, they started with iron ore, which is full of iron oxides. The most common type was hematite, which contains a lot of iron and looks reddish. To get the iron out, they needed to heat the ore in a special kind of furnace called a bloomery. This furnace was usually made of clay or stone and shaped like a small chimney. Next, they crushed the iron ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to work with. They mixed this crushed ore with charcoal, which is just burnt wood that's rich in carbon. This mixture was loaded into the bloomery furnace. Once inside, the furnace was heated to very high temperatures, around 1200 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to make the iron ore react with the charcoal but not hot enough to melt the iron completely. As the furnace heated up, the carbon from the charcoal reacted with the oxygen in the iron oxides. This process is called reduction. It turned the iron oxides into metallic iron, which collected at the bottom of the furnace in a spongy mass called a bloom. The bloom was full of impurities called slag, which made the iron rough and brittle. To clean it up, smiths hammered the bloom while it was still hot. This process, called forging, squeezed out the slag and made the iron stronger. Sometimes they repeated heating and hammering to improve the quality of the metal. The final product was a piece of wrought iron, which could be shaped into tools, weapons, or other useful items. This process was not quick. It could take several hours to produce a small amount of iron. But it was a huge step forward from the Bronze Age, allowing societies to craft stronger and more durable tools. Archaeologists have found ancient smelting sites with remnants of furnaces and slag heaps, showing how widespread and important this technology was. Iron smelting changed the way humans lived, fought, and built, marking a new chapter in our history.